Hello guys, welcome back to our Flutter Dev series. Once again, a big shout out to everyone out there who is encouraging and watching our series, beginning from the very first video to the second, and this one, it's gonna be an interesting one, like I promised. And I hope to see you subscribe, share with your friends, and introduce them to this wonderful series. All right. In this series, in this episode, we'll be talking about how to create our Flutter app, our first Flutter app. So, like I recommended, we are going to be using the VS Code. And yeah, here in the terminal, we'll be running our Flutter commands to create our Flutter apps. Now, there are some rules, there are some regulations that are within the Flutter environment and the programming environment at large. Yeah, by the way, I'll be starting up a new series in the coming week, and it will be for those who wants to learn the logics and techniques of programming. And I hope to see you there if you are in this class or group of people. All right. So for our Flutter app, to create a Flutter app, you use the Flutter keyword and then the create keyword as well. Now, the next is the app name. Now, the rules guiding the app name is you have to use only small letters and underscore. Only small letters and underscore. So you can't use hello dash word. That's going to be an error. Or hello hyphen word or hello word like this. It's going to be an error. So you have to use hello underscore word or hello world. Straight up, you have your first app. So for the sake of this tutorial, I would like to use hello underscore word and would run this creation. Perfect. Now, the only problem I see right now is we have just created this app in a location that we do not know. So it is going to be wrong. Like I recommended, you should have some sort of folder somewhere within your system that you can always create all of your applications, all of your resources, and flow with it. In my own case, I'll be navigating to the yeah, slash documents folder, and I have a workshop folder, and I have a Flutter folder. Here in this folder, I'll be creating my Flutter creates hello underscore world. Yeah, beautiful. So now I'll be having my beautiful hello world application, and right now you can see that it is all done and it is telling us how you can run it. To run your hello world app is as simple as navigating into the folder which you just created. Now we are in the folder, as you can see, and then you can do Flutter run. Now, for you to run your Flutter app and see what you're running correctly, there are a couple of ways to do this. First, you either have a mobile phone connected to your system and detectable by your system. We'll probably check out that in the next in other episodes to come. And then the other one is to run your Android virtual device. To do that, you must have your Android Studio installed. And when you have your Android Studio installed, you can go to the official website to have that Android Studio. Now, you can come here to download Android Studio code, and instantly, when you have it downloaded, you can run through the installation and you will have it like this. Good. Now that I can launch my Android Studio, the next thing I would like to have is to go to the tools, right? And then you should see AVD Manager. AVD, like I said, is Android Virtual Device. Android Virtual Device Manager should bring up a screen where you have a couple of devices which you've created, and if you've not created anyone, you can simply come to create virtual device, and it pops up a screen. You can pick a device from here and run through the steps, and you should have a device created. All right, I'm not creating a device right now because I have two already created devices. So when we have these devices created, you can just click on the play button and instantly it pops up your device. Exactly. So now that you have your device popped up, it is just clean, just plain here. Now I'll be taking my device to my screen where I have my code. Now I'll bring it to the side here so I can be seeing what I am developing as I do it right here. Okay, the next thing now, since we have a device, you can now run it. Okay, so the other way you can run your app is also by using your Xcode. I have an Xcode here, but I will not be doing that right now. So you can spin up a virtual device from your Xcode and bring it just like this, then run your device, run your app in it. Okay, for now, let's leave out the idea of running it from the Xcode and stick with the Android virtual device. All right, now to do that, like I said, you copy the Flutter run and run it. Once it starts running here and it kicks off, you should see it pop up in your Android virtual device, and it should float nicely and run nicely. So what you're running currently is simply the um, default Hello World application created by Flutter. If you watch, we have not written any code yet. All we've done is to create our Flutter Hello World app. And creating this comes with a default set of code from Flutter itself. And this set of code honestly should do something, obviously. Now you can see our app is floated nicely on our Android device. And if you hit this counter, you should see that it is actually counting. So it means the app works correctly. Yeah. So that is as simple and as straightforward as you can get to make your first Android application in Flutter. Okay, so in the coming series, we should be talking more about how to make these widgets, how to make these counters, how to control the objects and the items you're seeing on your Android application screen. Before then, stay put, make sure you subscribe and watch for that. Recommend this series as well. Thank you very much and have a nice day.